Good evening. This is your commissioner speaking. And welcome to episode 15 of the Sunday Funday podcast. And as always, I'm joined by my co-host, who's ready to make his playoff debut, Coach Seeks. Coach Seeks, how did we enjoy the bye week?
It was a great bye week, let's be honest. We definitely had some time at the water cooler. Big shout out to you, Coach Heather, Coach Billy, Coach Sunday Bloody, Coach Wooks, Ghost of Girlfriends Past. We had Coach Skull. It was a great bye week. Really got me in the mood for this playoff and holiday season for sure. But again, want to give you your flowers, man. Want to give you your flowers. I know you're a little down. You got thrown into the basement again by RMO.
You know, Coach Seeks, I was up here a week ago, and now I find myself where I lived all year long. The basement. Oh.
It's like, I love when they say this, the Cinderella story, it struck midnight. It was the pumpkin and you were just getting stuck in the snow. Oh no.
Oh no. Well, Coach Seeks, I got nothing left in me. I don't know what to do. It's the holiday season. We need a Christmas miracle here.
We still got a show to do, baby. Even though you're not in the mix, you're still in the mix, man. You get to grace us with this wonderful show that we have here. And for the folks that are in the Consolation round, don't turn off. You know, this is when you're thinking about draft picks. For the folks that are in the playoffs, we got a show for you today. We got a show.
Why don't we, Coach Seeks, take a look back at the quarterfinal round, also known as the end of the Boogsy Man's run, and a segment I like to call...
Still throwing your arms still good.
Still got it.
Oh!
Hit it! It was always me and Coach Seeks. I gotta tell you, heading into Sunday, I was feeling really good about this matchup with RMO. Ooh, I had a good lead there, Coach Seeks, but I got 2 words for you. And this guy is on the naughty list, that's for sure. His name is Zay Jones, and he just hung me out to dry. Zay Jones, enough said.
I just picture you just huddled around your family. It's a nice, like, very well wrapped present. Open it up, tear it up. There's wrap paper going everywhere, and it's just 34 points. And you see Zay Jones in the corner, just give you a kiss. Dude, Jalen Hurts, put some respect on that guy's name. He gave out his shoulder to beat your team. Again, tale of the two teams here. You scratched and clawed. You had to have teams lose for you to win. Big kudos to you, man. Yeah, I mean, again, but at the end of the day, it was hunting season. I knew as soon as you grabbed my boy Kareem Hunt, it was blouses for you.
See you later.
But yeah, start thinking about that keeper. You got some good choices there. Rocky Mountain Oysters. This is a guy that I think had a bit of an up and down going into the playoffs. Like heading into it, he had some games where we were up, we were down. Dude, 168 is pretty good effort, man. He had it from a lot of different places. This is a guy that's definitely going into the next matchup ready to go. So good to see him there. Final here, RMO 168. You had 153. It was close, dude. It was close.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, hey, the better team won there. The better team won, and like you said, now he's got a real tricky situation on his hands. What are you going to do to replace Jalen Hurts heading into the semifinal round?
And he was definitely on the iPad 3, just kind of looking at the WW, as they call it. So, yeah, best of luck to him.
Really quick sidebar story. Coach Skull was asking about how the league was, you know. He wants to know. He wants to keep tabs on him. And I showed him the standings, and he goes, "Who's Rocky Mountain Oysters?" And I go, "That's the Buffalo Biceps." And he goes, "Do you know what the Rocky Mountain Oysters are?" And I go, "Yes, I do, baby. Yes, I do.
Speaking of family, a couple of my brothers went at it this week. We had the Tiger Sharks, Kevin in his full face, his full beard, going against Billy Ward, a guy, he was a late entry to Stowe. This was a man I love nothing more than watching people watch ball, especially when you got some fantasies on the line because, again, the power stance, you're checking, he's got this guy going. And Kevin, I can vouch, Billy Ward was a guy that was tuned into this game. If you have to go out, you have to go out to a really hot team. Billy Ward's been on quite the run. Patty Mahomes, he feasted on that Houston D, just like Jackson would, if I'm calling it what it is. He did the right move, Kevin. Trevor Lawrence, he was QB1. Stephon Diggs, man, I think he got hit with a couple of too many snowballs in that Miami game. Pittman, I will say, Kevin, for a little behind the scenes, Pittman had 19 points on that first game, and Billy, he had buckets of sweat. He's like, bro, he put up 19 points. But at the end of the day, Kevin lost by more than 19 points. What do you got from this game, Coach? What were your main takeaways?
I mean, my main takeaway here is what a waiver wire pickup with Jerick McKinnon. I mean, how he's produced the past few weeks. I mean, come on, 34 points. Does it continue, though? That's the question for Billy Ward. So we'll have to keep an eye out here. Coach Seeks, he seems to disagree. But, Billy Ward, he's ready. He's ready. He's almost there, but he's got a bigger obstacle ahead of him. But we'll definitely discuss that in the next segment.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, all in all, man, that's what you want from the quarterfinals. It was just like old man strength versus the guy that's still holding the trophy. It was a good quarterfinals all around.
It was. And I tip my cap to Kev Dog. Really surprised us all of how far he got this year. Really surprised us. Love the playoff beard. And I'm really excited to see what we get from Kev Dog next year.
Love that. But most importantly, we had a lot of teams that were on a bye this past. Not just me, not just Scotty Q. We had the consolation round. They were holding at the gate. This is a full slate this week. Full slate.
A lot of teams. All right, Coach Seeks. Well, as we head into the semifinal rounds, of course, like you mentioned, we cannot forget about the consolation round. Hey, you don't want to hit the snooze button here, Coach Seeks. You're playing for draft picks. These are crucial weeks still. Brando, I know you're still out there. Get back on that bike because we need those riders back on the road.
Hey, they wrote me off, but I ain't right back.
Look, you do not want to get last place this year. I promise you. But Coach Seeks, why don't we dive in, starting with the consolation round leading into the semifinal round. How about it, Coach Seeks?
Let's go.
All right, Coach Seeks. Let's get these quick hitters out of the way, why don't we? We'll start right here. This consolation round matchup between the Rookie of the Year as they take on Best Tight End here. Who do you got in this one?
This is who set the lineup. I could see them both not setting their lineups and just forget that it's done with. I'm going to go with H on this one. I just think she wants it a little bit more. And I've seen Wicks this weekend. She wants it more.
Yeah. And hey, I don't think Best Tight End here has forgotten about that week 14 loss.
She never does.
Nope.
Never does.
Nope.
Sorry,
but I as well have the first lady in this matchup. So Wooks, tighten it up. You might be playing for the last place. Who knows? And let's jump over to Brando's country. Let's ride as they take on Sunday Bloody Sunday, who has lost Jonathan Taylor for the season. Another crushing blow for an unfortunate season. Coach Seeks, who do you have in this matchup?
You took the ankle right out of Jonathan Taylor right there. I mean, that was the way to run away with this one. I got Brando's country. I'm riding, baby. I'm still in the chair. I'm still in the car. I got him winning.
All right. Yeah, I'm as well going with Brando's country in this one. Hey, he needs a win. I feel like Brando hasn't won since he got his first win back in week 4. But yeah, let's be riders this week, and let's jump over to the two teams that were eliminated in the quarterfinal round. We've got those Tiger Sharks taking on the Boxing Man. Who do you have in this one here, Coach Six?
A little Civil War action for me, my brother versus my brother. I'm going to go with my brother, you. I got Bugsy Man playing for something. He's got the Santa hat on. He's full of that Christmas spirit. I could definitely see Kev being a guy that doesn't set his lineup. No offense to Kevin, but he's got other leagues. He's got other things. I got you.
Ho, ho, ho. That's right. That's a nice Christmas gift for me this weekend, Coach Six. I have a feeling as well, Kev Dog is going to go missing like Kevin McAllister in Home Alone once again. Kevin! I've got the Bugsy Man and this one. Thank the Lord. And now, for the highly anticipated semifinal round.
The bells are chiming for both matchups in this one, dude.
And let's start here, Coach Seeks. I can see you on the edge of your seat, but we're not going to start where you think I'm going to start. We're going to start with the number 2 seed taking on the number 3 seed. We've got the 4th Quarter Zips making their playoff debut, taking on the Rocky Mountain Oysters. What do you have here, Coach Six?
Well, I think had Jalen Hurts been playing in this game, I would have, again, picked a very easy RMO dub. And again, that's not to slight a potential guy that I'd be going against in Scotty Q, but again, I think if he has the MVP of the league, I have him there. He's got Purdy in right now. And again, he put up the points last week. You could have a Zay Jones part 2. I just think Scotty Q, he's coming off of the bye, well rested. He wants to hold up that trophy. His first year in the league. Has that ever been done before? I don't think so.
Yes.
Scotty Q's? Oh, it has. Who got the dubs?
Heather, her first year, won it all.
Oh, dude, if anyone was gonna pull a Heather, it's Scotty Q.
Scotty Q.
Speaking of Scotty Q, I got him. I got him with the dubs.
I like it, Coach Six. I feel like we're stepping a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 over here. Yeah, I mean, look, a lot of Rocky Mountain Oysters players popped off last week, especially the under-the-radar players like Mr. St. Jones. It's like Aaron Boone in 2003, Coach Six. What the hell? But hey, Rocky Mountain Oysters really needs a fantasy football miracle to pull it off here. It's looking pretty bad for him, but I think he can put up some points. But you look at the other side, Coach Seeks. Derrick Henry and Nick Chubb, 1-2 punch at running back. Poor RMO. I mean, much needed bye week. He seems rested up. He seems ready to go, and he seems ready to get that Super Bowl trophy. So I as well have 4th Quarter Zips in this one. And now, this matchup here is going to break some TV ratings, Coach Six. I got to tell you. It's got 2 teams that have voiced their opinions of each other all season long. We've got the number 4 seed, the defending champion, going for his back-to-back run, the Snapchat King, as he takes on the number 1 seed, who's been number 1 all year long and has not looked back once. Can the number 1 seed finish the job? The true test starts now. I'll go first in this one. Look, the projections have it. All fingers pointing to Coach Six over here. Billy Ward, you are the underdog in this one, even though you are the defending champ. Because I got Coach Six taking the trophy away from you this year, and it's going to go between Coach Six or Scotty Q in the Super Bowl. Anything else were to happen, it would be a huge upset, which can happen in fantasy football, but my vote, I got you, Coach Six, advancing to the Super Bowl for the first time since 2020.
Let me tell you something, Kamish. I give people a hard time if they're close to me. Billy Ward has been catching a lot of slack for me this year. But again, if you're holding the trophy, you have the world's biggest X on your back. So of course your team's not good enough. I always think my team is better, but I gotta put some respect. Billy reminds me a lot of the 2007 Giants. Got really hot. They weren't really the team that like everyone's oohing and eyeing about, but like they had a little bit of muscle to them.
Yep.
And again, my team has been in film watching that Super Bowl, watching some of the folks that have been overlooked. And I can tell you one thing, my team is ready to go. What I will say, Billy's got the quarterback. He's got the QB1. He has that on lock. He has the waiver wire on him. He is adding and dropping players. He's keeping up with the trends. He's doing everything he can. Why I think this game is won is due to my keeper. I think Justin Jefferson, my keeper, is better than his keeper. I think it's as simple as that. If we do lose, I understand why. I've digested the 07 Super Bowl. It would hurt me so bad. You'll really have to beg and plead me to be on next week. But again, I would understand. Oh no. I would understand if there was an upset. I just don't think so. I think the storybook's got Seeks first, Scotty Q, and I can't wait for it. I'll have my quarter zip ready to go, buddy.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so Coach Seeks, we can expect you to be on next week, but if there were to be an upset, I'm better off inviting Billy Ward on instead. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you don't want me on that episode.
Hey, if the predictions are correct, we could have a Scotty Q versus Coach Seeks Super Bowl. But hey, we'll see. Anything can happen. Stay tuned. All right, that's all we have for you today. Thank you for tuning in to episode 15 of the Sunday Funday podcast.
Mesh, you had a great year, man. I don't care what you could probably throw out there. This season was a success in my eyes because no matter if you're in or you're out, you're here, you're giving us the best TV that we as viewers look for. And I appreciate you most of all. I hope you and the family have a very happy holidays, especially to everybody else in the world.
Of course, yes. Very happy holidays to the rest of the league. Look, I wish you all the best of luck, especially in the consolation round, especially in the, I want to call me versus Kevin, the limbo round, and then especially in the semifinal round. You guys have played your asses off all season long. You deserve to be here. But yes, I wish you all the best of luck.
Time out. This is your birthday present to me. I know you are rooting for one of us, Billy and myself. Can your accept for you be towards the coach that you want to lose in our matchup? That's all I want for Christmas.
All right. I wish you all the best of luck. Except for you, Snapchat gang. It's time for Coach Seeks to win his first title. He's done enough waiting. But I love you both. This is your commissioner, signing off.